Hey everybody, and we're back for the weekly update on the James Ritchie house renovation. As you can see behind me, we have done a little smidge of work up here in the front living room, just more out of idle curiosity. Saw some squarish cracks in the plaster behind me, and it turns out to either be what was a door, meaning this would have been the front entryway, or this is a giant picture window. So, not really sure. Kind of excited to see more of what that turns out to be. Let me know what you guys think it is in the comments. Do you think if it's a door or if it's a window? The dimensions are roughly 84 by 32. So let me know. And then, if you follow me, we'll go back and see how the kitchen's doing. And here we are in the kitchen. As you can see behind me, we've removed most of this 2x4 wall that was behind the stove. There is these two 2x4s behind me that they actually cut into the upper sill plate and wedged it on top of the 2x4. So that'll be interesting to figure out how to take out without completely just shattering it. Because I am trying to salvage any of these old growth 2x4s that I can. So we'll see. Demo's going along fairly well. It's a slow process just because of the different way everything's set up currently. We have different ways that the lath is set. So on the ceiling, it actually has those strips you can see right up there that they put a layer of lath on top of those the opposite way, which makes it a lot easier to take everything off. Now the walls are a different story. So you have diagonal lath with nothing under it, and then you have horizontal lath with nothing under it, and then you have straight vertical lath with nothing under it, which makes taking it off kind of a pain, just because it's all tight together and going different directions, which makes it really quite difficult actually to demo it with it having the one by behind it. So far, from what I can see, the kitchen has had significant renovations through the years. As best as I can tell, the electrical got added in the year 1915. And then this back room would have been remodeled and added. I'm not exactly sure what the whole purpose of that room was for, but as best as I can tell, this back room here had some sort of renovations done in 1932. That's the newest renovations that as far as I can tell. So we're taking this wall out. We'll go into some plans for what's going on with the kitchen here. We're gonna rerun this wall in front of the chimney, right back here. The ladder's in the way, but here, let's see if we can't move you guys. So we're gonna take those two 2x4s out, and we're gonna rebuild a new stud wall. And this back room, oh, sorry about that. This back room will actually become the main floor bathroom. So we'll have a bathroom, a nice little pocket door, so you don't have to deal with any swinging doors into the kitchen. And then you'll have this big giant space for the kitchen. So you'll have plenty of space. I'm doing no built-in cabinets in here. So all of the cabinetry will be movable. So if you have a different event, if you have holidays, things can get moved around to best suit your needs, basically, is the plan. We are going to be restoring the wood and gas combination stove that was in here, the house originally. That is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I might add the model number and the make and model number and see if anyone can find it online. I personally haven't been able to find anything about this particular model. So maybe someone else feels like doing some more research that might be better at searching online than I am. Best I can figure, this is probably a custom stove for the house, or they didn't make very many of them. I'm not sure which. So that's what we have going on. We are almost done with taking the lath and plaster off in the kitchen. We have to take the sink out yet. That's all built-in cabinetry. So we have to take all of that out very carefully because it's very old, nice wainscoting, and I'm trying to salvage as much as I can of the original cabinetry and lighting and everything that was in here, of the original woodwork. Trying to save as much as I can just to preserve the house. The fun thing for this week that coming up is taking the original cast iron radiators out so that they can be disassembled and tested and reassembled. And I gotta do the math on what do I need for each different room size. How many, do I need multiple radiators? Do I need one radiator? How big does the radiator need to be? So that'll be interesting. We're gonna have to rerun all of the radiator lines for the steam, but we're gonna stick with the radiators because from what I've seen so far, it's the most efficient form of heat. May take a little longer to heat a room up, but it's most efficient. I think that about covers it for this video. It's going to be a rather short video this week. If there's anything else I think you guys want to see in particular, if you want to see more actual work being done, maybe a time lapse, let me know in the comments. Or if there's any particular like specialty type of stuff you want me to see me do, like taking the radiators taking a deep look into the walls, taking down the lath, taking the trim off, let me know in the comments. I'll try and include that in the next video. And then, yeah, I think that's it for this week. So I'll see you guys next week.